What's going down, Base for Bandage Channel? Thor's Thoughts to the show. I'm back to the Mcfarlane Toys DC Multiverse. It's Batman Hush, the blue version. So this same figure came in a black and gray version and a 2-pack with Hush. Oh, I forgot. I actually have, boom, speaking of Hush, right there. So I'm doing Batman this round. Now let me move him out of the way. I got a 4-pack of Catwoman, Batman, Mr. Freeze, and Joker Infinite from the Mcfarlane Toy Store when that came for pre-order a couple months back. It finally came. So, you know, if you've been watching the Dark Knight trilogy wave that I just did the reviews for, these are the next, boom, here we go, the next 5. Because I'm going to sneak Hush in with the Batsies here. But look out, we got Catwoman, Mr. Freeze, and Joker all coming. But this is Batman. This is all about Batman and Hush, but mostly Batman. This blue variant, when I saw this, got me very excited. Because this is, I have a metal sign on my wall that says The Dark Knight. And it's the blue, it's this blue Hush Batman on, like on a gargoyle. You know, like on a cliff, or not a cliff, but like an edge of a building. Probably my favorite iteration of Batman in the comics. That Hush run and that right around that timeline, the Hush air, like, yeah, it's some pretty good stuff. Like, I'm not gonna lie, that's a pretty good time in the Batman run, and this Batman is fantastic. So I've said this before, the Joker's Batman, maybe other Batmans, this is my definitive Batman. 100% this is my definitive Batman. I don't even need to get him out to say that, which is how confident I am in that, which is kind of crazy. But this is my definitely definitive Batman. Now, the reason I waited, I knew the blue variant was coming, or had been rumored. So when the 2-pack came out, although I did want the base, they both had screaming faces, more expressive faces. And I was like, yeah, no. And then when it was like super clearance, I never saw one. Or I still just passed on it. I might have just passed on it, just waiting. This one comes with 2 big batarangs, like beefy. The Tim Drake batarang is similar. The red variant, I don't know where it is here on the table. It was around. I literally saw it just the other day. Oh, whatever. But it's a little bit bigger than the Tim Drake batarang if you got one of those. And you get 2. And you get 2, which is nice. I mean, that's great. The one thing that got me really pumped about this figure was extra hands, baby. He's got the kryptonite ring on the hand for when he beats Superman in the Hush comics. The Hush comics is a great thing. You get that trade paperback. The animated movie's pretty all right. But the graphic novel and the trade paperback or the original comics are absolutely fantastic. Must read. And this is the comic accurate version. So you get fists. It is the kryptonite fist, which is the only fisty part, which is fine. I'm fine with that. And then you get the awesome comic. You get the awesome comic Batman Hush card, which is the back of the box, I'm pretty sure. But it's super good. Super good. Love that. I think I got to get a book for, well, how do you guys keep your cards? Big question. So I got this stack right here, okay? Like this is, I got this fat stack of cards, if you can see. So I've been meaning to like put them in a book, and I think my son's got a couple. That might not even be all the ones we have. He might have some upstairs in his room, but how do you keep your cards? Handy dandy Mcfarlane standy. Oh, if you see this sweet little thing on my table, I got that for $1 at the latest toy swap for my buddy Grayson. Thank you, Grayson. And that's gonna be cool. You'll see that in some shots here coming up. Do some stuff with that. I am in the market for a diorama, so I might back that Wall XD Kickstarter. Let me know. Let me know if you've done that, because it looks pretty dope. But this Batman, like I said, definitive Batman, 100%. Wow. All right. Getting that, boom. The one thing I'll say is getting that out of that packaging, the cloth cape, was a little rough. Good mobility in the shoulders. I'm not going to lie. The Batman from the Dark Knight trilogy, his shoulder mobility is like, I wouldn't say non-existent, but compared to this Batman, where it's open shoulders, no pads, and then he's got one, I don't know what this hand's doing. It almost looks like it's shooting something. And then this one looks like it could be holding something. So you got some options here when it comes to the hands. Now the design is absolutely phenomenal. I love the pouches on the belt. This, like I said, this is the same. So now this Batman is out in 3 different versions. There's the black and gray one that I talked about that came in the 2-pack. Ooh, a little tight on the peg. Ooh, I do not want to break an ankle on this guy. I'd be devastated. Devastated, I tell you. And then the Batman Vampires one, the DC versus Vampires or whatever, that Batman, which I'm not a fan of that wave, so don't expect that one popping up on the channel. But it's the same body and I think head, which is the head is like the elongated head that has the peg inside instead of the hole in the bottom of it. Like it's like the neck and head are one piece. He can't look up. It does hamper that mobility going back at all. I mean, literally at all. But this is a sweet Batman. Like I said, the belt's classic. The gray and blue are just perfect. Like, just perfect. The color choice, so superior over the black one. And that you get the kryptonite hands. This is, like I said, this is my Batman. Like, I'm putting him front and center with the Bat family here and replacing 3 Jokers Batman. That's where this Batman goes. That's how high up he is. I mean, mobility is, like I said, it's a high, medium high because of the cape's not in the way and the shoulders are actually like movable, which is awesome. Double jointed knees, double jointed elbows. Elbows feel good. You could be eating. That's an eating hand. Batman hungry. Oh, I'm Batman. This is it. It's my Batman. I don't need any more. Shoulders or the bicep swivel is good on mine. Yeah, this dude is great. This dude is 100%. Like I need like a gargoyle or like the edge of a building with a statue that he can like lean on and like do his little like look over the city type thing. But oh man, 10 out of 10, man. I'm not even gonna lie, 10 out of 10. Extra hands, 2 batarangs, a perfect Batman. Boom. Start to the next wave. Oh, I said I was gonna do Hush real quick. Let's do Hush real quick. I'll read the card while I open up Hush. Real name, Bruce Wayne. As a child, Bruce Wayne watched as his parents were brutally killed in Gotham City Crime Alley. Traumatized by their deaths, he devoted his life to becoming the world's greatest weapon against crime, the Batman. To become the ultimate vigilante, the Dark Knight disciplined his mind and body to reach the pinnacle of mental and physical superiority in his relentless pursuit of justice. They've changed that Batman card from previous Batman cards, which is nice because the same Batman card was getting old after a while. I am not going to lie. This is, like I said, 10 out of 10, knockout, perfect Batman. But you need, if you're going to get it, and I'm going to be honest, I got this guy for $6 from Target on clearance. So if you can find him out there, the Hush to go with him. Oh, like, man, no, the 2-pack ain't it. I'm going to tell you right now, the 2-pack is not it. This Hush is a solid figure. I wish the coat was open like everybody else does. I think you could cut it, but I don't think they did any like armor stuff. I do wish the coat was open in this Hush. I'm not going to lie. And his knives are... He comes with 2 knives, which are honestly, like, comically big. I mean, these are beefy. Those are big. That's not a knife. That's a crocodile. That's a Crocodile Dundee knife right there. That's not a knife. This is a knife. You get the Hush card, which is like the old school figure card, because this is from a while ago. Like I said, I picked this dude up off clearance, but I was holding him, waiting, because I wanted to have him with the blue variant Hush Batman, and then you have the 2 together. Way better than the 2-pack, like way better. I do like this figure. I'm not gonna hate on the color of the coat like others have. I mean, is it the brown I would have chose for the coat? No. Is it like break the figure for me? No. The head sculpt is on point. It's an old school peg one, so it actually can look up. This is nice. Or not old school peg one, but just like a pegged head. So you can't look all the way up, but you could Dremel it a little bit and get a little bit more. It's good mobility. I'm surprised. This figure's solid. I've had this figure for a hot minute, I'm not going to lie. He's been sitting around, and now I wanted to get him out because these two, boom, it's on. Oh, Hush, this is a big one. Real name, Dr. Thomas Elliott. Young Tommy Elliot was a childhood friend of Wayne, who also grew up in wealth and privilege. However, Tommy soon became deeply jealous and resented Bruce once his parents were tragically killed. Seeing Bruce as getting the independence and wealth Tommy so desperately deserved, eventually becoming a surgeon, Tommy's resentment for Bruce continued to fester and grow over the years. When the Riddler discovered that Bruce is really the Batman, he approached Dr. Elliot with the secret. But when the two realized that they shared a hatred for Wayne, they joined forces. Wrapping his face in bandages to hide his identity, Elliot manipulated many of Batman's greatest supervillains in a grand conspiracy to defeat him, hence his chosen identity of Hush. So there you go, a little bonus Hush review. I'd give him a solid 8.5, 9 out of 10 for that Hush. The coat would have brought it up. Probably 8. You know what, 8.5. I'm gonna go with 8. But that Batman, perfect. The Hush Blue Batman, perfect. Next 3 coming. I think Freeze is gonna be next. So you know what to do. You know what to do. Until the next one. Deuces.